Forget airports. Some of the world's most breathtaking views glide past a train window. In this video, we're uncovering the most scenic train rides you've probably never heard of. From remote mountains to hidden coasts, these underrated rail journeys are pure magic. Love slow travel and stunning landscapes? Hit like and subscribe for more unforgettable routes and hidden gems. 1. The West Highland Line, Scotland. Often overshadowed by London-Edinburgh routes, the West Highland Line is a cinematic journey through Scotland's wild heart. Running from Glasgow to Mallaig, this lesser-known line offers dramatic Highland scenery, lochs, moors, mountains and castles straight out of a fantasy novel. The train crosses the Glenfinnan Viaduct, famous from Harry Potter, and winds through some of Britain's most remote landscapes. You'll see heather-covered hills, quaint villages, and vast stretches of untouched wilderness. This is a slow, peaceful ride where introverts and nature lovers can truly unplug. With vintage carriages available in summer, it feels like a step back in time. 2. Flan Railway, Norway. Nestled in the fjords of western Norway, the Flan Railway is one of the steepest and most scenic train rides in the world, and surprisingly few outside Scandinavia know about it. This short but stunning journey takes you from Myrtle to Flam, descending nearly 3,000 feet over just 12 miles. Along the way, you'll witness dramatic waterfalls, snow-dusted peaks, deep valleys, and picture-perfect wooden villages. The views are especially surreal in spring and fall, when mist clings to the cliffs and rivers surge with meltwater. The train stops briefly at Kjosfossen Waterfall, allowing passengers to feel the power of Norway's raw natural beauty up close. 3. Tren a las Nubes, Argentina. Argentina's Train to the Clouds is one of the highest train rides in the world, but it's still under the radar for many travelers. Starting in Salta, the journey ascends to over 13,800 feet in the Andes, passing surreal desert landscapes, red canyons, and remote mountain villages. The train crosses dozens of bridges and viaducts, most famously the La Polverilla Viaduct, suspended over a massive gorge. What makes this ride special is its cultural immersion. You're not just seeing landscapes, but experiencing remote Andean life. Local artisans sell crafts and food at station stops, and the slow pace allows you to absorb every bit of high-altitude majesty. 4. The Reunification Express, Vietnam. Stretching over 1,000 miles from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, the Reunification Express isn't flashy, but it's one of the most visually rich and culturally immersive train journeys in Southeast Asia. Along the way, you'll see Vietnam's diverse landscapes shift dramatically. Emerald rice paddies, misty mountains, ancient towns, and postcard-perfect beaches. One of the most scenic sections lies between Da Nang and Hue, where the train hugs coastal cliffs and curves through lush jungles overlooking the South China Sea. Unlike Europe's sleek high-speed trains, this one encourages slow travel and quiet reflection. 5. Belgrade to Bar, Serbia to Montenegro. Running from Serbia's capital to Montenegro's Adriatic coast, this lesser-known Balkan train ride is one of Europe's hidden treasures. Over 11 hours, the train crosses 435 bridges and 250 tunnels, winding through the Dinaric Alps, deep canyons, and rural farmlands. The highlight is the crossing of the Mala Rigica Viaduct, once the tallest railway bridge in the world. Few tourists take this route, which means you'll often have whole carriages to yourself. Ideal for introverts or digital nomads seeking quiet focus with a view. The scenery alternates between dramatic mountain ridges, forested valleys, and medieval towns with red-roofed charm. 6. Tazara Railway, Tanzania to Zambia. The Tazara Railway is an unsung African adventure that takes you from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania to Kapiri Mposhi, Zambia, nearly 1,200 miles through game reserves, rural villages, and rugged mountains. The journey takes about 2 days, but the rewards are immense. Elephants, giraffes, and even lions are often spotted from the train as it passes through remote wildlife corridors. Unlike luxury safari trains, Tazara is a mix of locals and curious travelers, offering a raw, real experience. It's slow, sometimes unpredictable, and absolutely unforgettable. Cabins are basic but cozy, and there's a charming old-school dining car serving local dishes. 7. Settle to Carlisle Line, England. This picturesque English railway cuts through the rolling hills and stone viaducts of the Yorkshire Dales and Cumbria. While many tourists flock to London, the Settle to Carlisle line remains a beautifully preserved, slow-paced journey through northern England's green heartland. The route includes iconic spots like the Ribblehead Viaduct, winding through open moors, past grazing sheep and 19th-century stone villages. Especially stunning in autumn when the foliage turns golden, the line is peaceful year-round and a haven for nature lovers. Trains are rarely crowded, and many carriages offer panoramic views. It's not a long ride, about 2 hours, but the experience is rich and grounding. 8. Kuranda Scenic Railway, Australia. Running through Queensland's tropical rainforest from Cairns to the village of Kuranda, this heritage railway is an underrated gem among Australia's travel experiences. The journey weaves through the lush Barron Gorge National Park, past waterfalls, dense canopies, and stunning cliffside lookouts. Built in the late 1800s, the train travels along vintage tracks in restored wooden carriages that evoke the golden age of rail. The slow pace and soothing jungle views make it ideal for solo travelers or introverts who want to disconnect from city life. The ride includes stops at scenic points and even commentary about the history and ecology of the region, but you can easily tune out and let the view do the talking. 9. Alishan Forest Railway, Taiwan. Winding through Taiwan's central mountains, the Alishan Forest Railway is one of the most scenic and peaceful rail experiences in East Asia. Built during the Japanese colonial era, the train climbs through dense forests, tea plantations, and cloud-covered peaks on its way to Alishan National Scenic Area. The old-fashioned red carriages and narrow-gauge tracks give the ride a nostalgic charm. One of the most iconic parts of the trip is the sunrise at Jushan Station, where early risers can watch golden light wash over misty mountains, a spiritual moment that draws quiet crowds. 10. Transalpine Railway, New Zealand. Often overlooked in favor of Lord of the Rings road trips, the Transalpine Railway is New Zealand's best-kept scenic secret. Traveling from Christchurch to Greymouth, this 5-hour journey slices through the Southern Alps, offering jaw-dropping views of deep gorges, snow-capped peaks, braided rivers, and dense rainforest. The train features open-air viewing platforms and large panoramic windows, allowing travelers to fully absorb the country's wild beauty. It's incredibly smooth and quiet, perfect for solo travelers who want to unplug and simply be present with the landscape. There's a peaceful rhythm to this ride, a gentle sway, the low hum of the engine, and nothing but mountain silence outside. Unlike the more popular road trips, this route lets you enjoy the same cinematic vistas without the stress of driving. It's meditative, majestic, and deeply refreshing. A ride that leaves introverts feeling recharged, inspired, and more connected to nature than ever. These hidden train routes prove the journey can be just as epic as the destination. Which one would you ride first? Drop your pick in the comments. And if this video gave you serious travel goals, be sure to like it and subscribe for more scenic escapes, hidden adventures, and off-the-beaten-path travel ideas.